Hello, Purcell Marion community, and thank you for tuning in again to this week's message. Some big things have been happening, as you know. I'm sure you've been following us on social media, but our open house was this past weekend, and we over tripled what we did last year for our total number of students coming out. It was a great event, and people left with a positive feeling about the future of Purcell Marion. I'm confident that we are going to grow our freshman enrollment, that great things are happening, and people are wanting to be a part of what it is that we're doing here at Purcell Marion High School. Additionally, on Friday, we welcomed Roger Staubach back to the castle. Had a great opportunity to sit with him for about an hour to talk about what it is that we're doing in exciting ways that he can perhaps partner with us to keep the momentum building. So look for more news on that to come. That evening, there was also an event at Montgomery Inn honoring the career and the life of Roger Staubach, and the Purcell Marion Cavalier crowd was very well represented there. So I want to give a big thanks to everyone who came out to the Staubach event on Friday at Montgomery Inn, and especially to those who came out to our open house this past week, including alums. We had alumni from 1949 all the way up to 2017, and it was great to see everyone. And the message that I heard from them was consistent. The place has never looked better. Wow, what an amazing buzz. I wanted to come see it for myself, and it's true. What I'm hearing is true. And the good news is, guys, we're just getting started. Now, moving in a different direction, we've made a couple changes here on our staff to help with our momentum as we move forward. So, very proud to announce that we have hired a new director of alumni and a director emeritus of development. So, our own Mr. Kenny Pope is moving from athletics to become our alumni director. Mr. Pope is going to do great things in this new position here, including leading our annual fund and engaging alumni of all levels to be a part of the outstanding things that we're doing here as well. Additionally, our Cavalier Alumni Association, and consider this a call to all Cavalier alums, I want to build and strengthen this Cavalier Alumni Association to be something that rivals any other school in our city. There's no reason we can't have the best and strongest alumni association of Purcell Marion. Also, new addition to Purcell Marion is kind of a re-addition. So join me in welcoming Mr. Dennis Johnson. That's right, Denny Johnson, coming back as our Director Emeritus of Development. Mr. Johnson's giving up his time to help us create a vision, lead and implement a very quality plan, engage alumni, and help us to truly do everything that we can to make sure that we're living out every dream that we can here at Purcell Marion. Truthfully, we're only going to be limited by that we don't have an opportunity to share with others. So Mr. Johnson and Mr. Pope and myself are going to really go out there and do everything we can to spread the good word. Additionally, Ms. Sarah Shazer is still the anchor of this department, and her involvement will continue to be spread across from end to end, from alumni and development. Additionally, our board of directors, we now have a development subcommittee of the board of trustees, and that the chairperson of that is Purcell Marion graduate, class of 1968, Mr. Mark Maxwell. So we've put together a great team to move forward here. We had an outstanding open house, and we have many more great things to come that I can't wait to share with you in the future weeks, because yes, more information's coming. As it relates to athletics, with Mr. Pope transitioning to alumni, it does leave a little vacancy. We have a plan to fill that, and we will be advertising a full-time position for our new full-time athletic director. Look for that in early 2018. So with that said, from one Cavalier to another, together, onward Cavaliers.